welcome. I thought I'd get this out earlier today. Hopefully this is gonna start at some point. We shall see. It's always fun, beginning of streams. Never knowing if you're actually broadcasting or not. Oh, come on. Doo-doo. There we go. Excellent. Just gonna wait. Excellent. Okay. As you can tell, this game has killed my voice a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, I am taking care of it. Alright, let's get going. And Nightbot's on top of it today. Oh, okay, this is... Tizo's happy to be back and wonders what is Sandra granted. Okay. So we'll get Tizo fitted here. With his thing. There you go, buddy. And if I remember correctly, everyone has a thing now. Cool, cool. Alrighty. Let's discuss the plan. Earlier, Volfred called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he revels some bad news. Great. Wait, what are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get yourselves out of here, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. But I swore that we'd go free, together. We may go free together. Yet. But, sorry, that was not how you read that sentence. Alright, we may go free, together, yet. But it's going to take time, and this is only the first phase. You, Hedwyn, and the others exchange glances. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here is how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Aliodel, there to the north. You may not think this wagon's fit for it, though rest assured, it's made the journey many times. Next, we'll pass through Scribes Gate. What the fuck is Scribes Gate? It is said the scribes themselves keep watch over Scribes Gate. The judgment of the scribes determines who can cross and who is sent the fast way down. Only the worthy pass through there, as your reader could attest, if they did not merely skim the chapter of the book. Okay, listen. Listen, Volfred. The book is revealing itself to me. Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Solium, one of the downside celestial landmarks. The temple at the highest point in the downside exists to honor the 8 scribes, and meet our adversaries in the rites. They are to be the Tempers. A mighty triumvirate that has been the closest rival of the Nightwings, led by the demon Ignaris. He is the notorious demon leader of one of the most feared triumvirates in the rites. You'll know him when you see him. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once one of the triumvirates prevails, somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home to the Commonwealth. Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in and clothed and fully pardoned. The Commonwealth knows about all this. The same Commonwealth that says a sentence into exile is forever, and freedom from the downside is impossible. Many of the details the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentive to protect those secrets well. So then, that's it. Climb the mountain, someone goes back, and everyone else stays? For most of those participating in the rites, yes, that's it. But I like your connotation, and indeed, for us, that isn't it at all. If one of us returns, it shall be just a step along our path. However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength. We'll talk again on our way up. Volfred leaves the rest of you to consider what he said. You have time now for your vocations. At dawn you shall begin your ascent of Mount Aliodel. Cool. So one of us gets to go free, and the rest stay here. Let's mentor someone. Let's see. Who could use it? Okay, you two are rank 1. So we should probably mentor one of you. Yeah, we'll mentor Sir Gilman. This knight shall be your eager protege. I can't do voices today, so we'll see. You sit down with Sir Gilman to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense he is beginning to understand. Hey. Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness. Alright, what mastery? If Sir Gilman and all his allies are banished, he shall instantly return. After Sir Gilman banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall instantly return. Ooh. Let's do this. This knight has little fear of banishment should his self-sacrifice help clear a path for his compatriots. Cool. Anyone in the wagon? No? Okay. Time to continue our journey. Let's go. We're gonna have to say goodbye to someone. You have not yet been to this region. The downside, Volfred states that your ascent of Mount Aliodel shall begin here. It's gonna be sad. I can't remember who we can choose to go up against. I know first round we went with Jodariel. I don't think we're going to do that choice again. Although we shall see. Here before you lies Mount Aliodel, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather round again before Volfred, who stands tall as ever. Whether from the cold air or the subject now at hand, you sense a tension in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? Done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. But there is only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is to go free at first, who shall it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Who first? Questions. Why us? Why you indeed, madame? That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand against as adversaries in the rites. What is it that they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for it on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via the rites. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those who live to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as for you, I have been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So, I planted many little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may sound. Took someone with a certain faith and creativity to go for it. That someone proved to be Hedwin over there. He was tasked with seeking 2 trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts. Gathered enough help and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know much of the rest. So then, why you? Because I've reason to believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The rites, as you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You should be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. Continue listening. Yes, this is important. Your fellow exile's freedom seems to hinge on Volfred's plan. You ought to consider his every word. No, that's quite enough. Soon you have another right to conduct. Best to focus on matters close at hand. No, this is important. This is kind of important. Volfred's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much of what he is willing to tell you at this point. He prompts for further questions when Jodariel raises her voice again. Hold. You mistook my meaning. I understand your plan. Still, I wish to know, why us? Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite? On a bloodied moon in the fall of Solium, an exile from the prevailing triumvirate shall go free. The anointed champion then shall plunge into the shimmer pool and return in glory, the Book of Rites. Ah, I see. Well, but that is simple, really, madame. You were chosen. You were qualified, I should say. Because as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordained. Though, in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the 8 created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf, exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirates they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their number as their individuals moved on or passed on. You've met them as they are today, the accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The 8 scribes are also formed a special group against which all the others would be judged. That group they called the Nightwings. You bear their books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others erstwhile jockey for position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up? Rookie. Then you would deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Okay, so like... 1, I have to go grab a sweater because I'm cold. And 2, so we are kind of like the boss here. We're the boss of this land. Cool. Give me 1 second. I'm not gonna mute my mic. I just need to put a sweater on because I'm cold. It's cold today, surprisingly. And so sweater goes on. Alright. Victory means nothing in a common right then. Participation is all that matters. Not so, madame. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, the scribes do favor the victor. So, you see, those who do not conduct the rites, or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites. But these are technicalities. The Nightwings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still the other triumvirates pressed on with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all of this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Fuck off, dude! Some murmur to themselves about all this as Velfred takes his leave. Others reconnoiter pathways leading up the mountain and present you with some options. Emperor's Ascent. A gap through the nameless lower summits beneath Mount Aliodel. Faye believes the 8 scribes will bless whoever goes through here. Emperor's Fall. A pathway in the outskirts. Pamitha expects some long-lost valuables. Okay. I'm gonna go with the gods here. Go with the scribes. We're gonna need all the help we can get. The sublime beauty of Mount Aliodel, along with the thin air this high above the sea, has been enough to silence even the most talkative of your companions. However, Faye has been positively bursting with excitement. Isn't it wonderful? I think it really is, don't you? Oh, Tizo doesn't like it. Tizo seems not to share Faye's enthusiasm. He does not like the cold. Aww. You've been here before, Tizo, isn't that so? Why would you ever leave? I wouldn't leave. I'd stay. I think I'd stay. Unless maybe I got too cold or hungry. Wait, is that? Something about her changes then. Wait, look, but Tizo, don't you see? Look, don't you see them there? Tizo seems to be exclaiming something in utter disbelief. You yourself see nothing, but Faye rises almost off her feet as the imp looks on, astonished. Was that the scribes? It was. I know it was. They said something to me. They spoke to me. They told us we are welcome, that we're welcome here. Faye runs off to spread the word among all your companions. Strangely enough, her enthusiasm is infectious, and in spite of everything, your spirits rise. +1 hope, +2 hope. Hell yeah. Journey onward. Woo! Alright. Temple High Road. Hedwyn expresses passing whim to see the view from here. Temple's sister and Sir Gilman wishes to look upon the sacred waters. Oh, fuck you! Hedwyn! Who gives a fuck, Sir Gilman? I just don't want to do its voice. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for some time as he conducts a customary survey of the area. Well, my friend, no sign of howlers, as Jody would say, no sign of anything at all. You sense something is troubling him. Oh, that. It's just... I've just been giving lots of thought to everything Volfred's told us. In another couple of days, one of us may be gone all of a sudden. Or... I don't mean to put it that way. One of us could go free. We earn our way back one by one, as he said. I want you to know something. The others and I, we talked it over, and when the time comes, we want you to decide. Decide who gets to go, if anyone. This might be all part of Volfred's plan, but we got here thanks to you. And even though I'm worrying right now about us splitting up, I guess if Volfred has his way, all of us will meet up on the other side. Fucking not me! And won't that be a day? Worst case, we keep failing in the rights and we stuck down here together, just like this. The two of you walk in silence for a time. When at last you return to the wagon, Hedwyn turns to you again. Thanks for the company. I think I'm better now. Hedwyn feels more prepared for the next rite. Hope likewise for the best. Hey! Cool. Thanks, Hedwyn. You and your companions gather at Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under an archway carved of stone. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment. Oh, it's based on how... Fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be one of the main three. But we may pass together, much how we act as with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, Tariq. Please. Follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tariq? It is. Greetings, Celeste. She watches over Scribe's Gate and seems to be connected to the lone minstrel and the riots. And how is your rest? Too long, Celeste. It seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate? Aye. Then, let us make this quick. She gestures to... Hi, darling. How are you doing today? She gestures towards the rest of you. Now, each of you, in turn, state who you are and what you seek while crossing Scribe's Gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply. I'll start. Call me Hedwyn the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom. For myself, good. You? I'm doing good, thank you. I've come here seeking freedom. For myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with one whom I love. Fuck, Hedwyn, why would you tell me that now? No! Fuck, we gotta choose Hedwyn! The woman bends him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next. I'm regarded by the name of Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here, I guess, with my chums, preferably. Go see Mama back home! No! Fuck! Why did I choose Jordario the first time I played this? I'm Captain Jordario. I do not truly know as yet what I am seeking here. Oh, my name is Faye, and I am here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who? Tizo seeks to live up to the Nightwing's legacy, and maybe see the Commonwealth someday. No! God damn it. Oh, fuck you, dude. Okay. Sir Gilbert of the Sea Dominion at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He... lost it at a certain point. Hemethathean. I'm only here because my sister's here. Then, as Volfred steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice. You. I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You are not clad in any you're not clad in the raiments any longer. I would know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you. I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Then, state why you are here, as have the others. My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we might all stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side, and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves him by. Then she turns to you, for there is no one left to go. Fuck. State who you are to traverse Scribes Gate. You are just you're just a crippled scholar. When they learned you knew the old ways, they came for you, and you could not run far. You're just an old farmhand. Your youth is gone, but your thirst for knowledge earned you a trip to the downside nonetheless. You are just a war orphan. Years of strife between the Commonwealth and the high-wing remnants afflicted you since birth. You do not know who you are. Try as you might, you cannot make out the details of what life was like in the Commonwealth. Okay, so this is where we choose our backstory. So we're either House MD, we're a farmhand, or we're an orphan. Or we just say fuck it. Who knows? Most likely we'd be a war orphan, right? I think so. In many ways, you were an outcast from the start and suffered through your youth, never experiencing a parent's guidance. Oh god, I forgot Supergiant Games does this. That they just fucking make you feel the worst. Your exile was maybe something of a blessing, and it ultimately led you here. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. State also what you truly seek to traverse Scribes Gate. You want true freedom. You wish to return to the Commonwealth and to live out your days there doing as you please. You want to help your friends. You wish to do whatever it takes to see your fellow exiles regain their freedom. You want revenge. The Commonwealth, which cast you into the downside, cannot be forgiven. You want to see what happens. All you expect is that the outcome of this whole ordeal is going to be interesting. See, we know we're not getting out. That's the thing, right? I don't think we're even from the Commonwealth. To be fair, because Sandra says we're from the book itself. And we know we can't go back to the Commonwealth. Fuck it, we want to help our friends. The companions you have met here who have helped you to survive and to find kinship in the downside. Your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That is all you wish for now. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once and waves all of you by. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Tariq, I, Celeste, be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back. He does not look back at her. Okay, so it's like, I'm guessing our reasonings might change throughout, depending as we learn more about everyone. From the top of Mount Aliadel, you can see the distant downside before you. You think of the many thousand leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. Hey, mercy shown. We got a page reveal. Hey, guys. So just so you're aware at all, I know how come you're here and how come you made it up and how come you made it all the way up here. Oh, I know, all right. You're here because I got the lowest prices on all the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value there, an awful lot. Okay. What the fuck? Unlearn any masteries and choose again. Yeah, we'll take that and just keep it with us. Oh, nice. That's one of them scribe snuffer thingers. There, huh? One dab of those little guys and you'll be like, woo, know what I mean? They're pretty popular, but I got my connections, and they got their connections, and they got their connections, and they got plenty more of those. So just come and see me and Dad here later on, and we ought to have one back in stock. Cool. Hey. Go back to sleep. What? Interact to let him feed himself. Okay. Drag Talisman. And these are all the same as before. Okay. They're leaving, Dad. Just look at how much we got this time. Okay, listen. It happens. Oh, Hydrodarial. What the fuck is this? River frost. So cold can burn the skin, but keeps the wagon cool and food fresher longer. A keepsake from Slorian Shore. Jordario appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is ready in her raiments. Hedwyn soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Ruki? Not as yet. Complained about a chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hanging on that collar, then. I am certain that it is. They share a laugh together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said or needs to be said. Soon, if Valfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what I missed? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Rookie. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fare your struggles with your mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against a wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed there for good measure. Though, this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well. That's one way to look at it, I guess. Where are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just, we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me a while now. I thought we were all getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us. We might not be getting out of here at all. Okay, so they also know and just didn't want to tell me. Hedwyn slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us. We're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do. But we've been here from the start. I want you to know. My promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So, it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there, on the other side, to make it so the rest of us can get back too. What, you think they're gonna build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Jordario turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods, to reassure you and to reassure herself. Ruki nods his head in turn, and Hedwyn's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. The fall of Solium awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom. Yet, you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. Your three companions each gained one hope for the liberation rate. Steel yourself in turn. No, we're gonna lose one of them. We're gonna lose one of the main three. The mercy shown, the words of Gal Goliathan, the Master General. The Imp Ha'ab and I, or Hoob and I, we helped to save my Emperor. And when the danger did subside, my Emperor Soliamer, he said something to me, which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Goliathan, so that I may yet have mine. You, too, now are an exile of the downside. In all the days which I have left, I never could repay the mercy you have shown me. So if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do it in the next. We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did." Huh. What if we're all reincarnations of the scribes? That would be a fucking twist, eh? Like, I don't think we will be, but... Huh. Is everyone prepared, Hedwyn? Yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. Shit, you know what? We can't get Hedwyn. Because he hasn't done his right thing. Oh, it's gotta be between Ruki and Jordario. Ooh, yeah, exactly. What if that was the twist? I don't think it is. But it'd be interesting if it was. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers and the Rights this night. What happens if we fail? Hedwyn, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free, instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What, then, is to be done? The very same if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances, just as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path. Oh, so it's gonna be between Ruki or Jordariel. Oh, I don't know. Your story shall continue regardless of the outcome of this or any rate. You need to see it through.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader.
Thanks.
But only if you can prevail in this liberation rite.
Listen, I'm not fucking making out of it, so making out of it? Making it out.
Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
If I remember correctly, this is not an easy fight. The Pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. Pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Tempers, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. You know who I am already, but look at what we got here. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never gonna see the day again. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. It's gonna be fucking Jody. Hey, you! He indicates Jordariel. She scoffs back at him. Loose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in those damned robes. Jordariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Jordariel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ha! I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I don't like this dude. I should rather cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we all stick together. Now, come on. Ignarius, he is the most notorious demon leader of one of the most feared triumvirates. Throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Have the Nightwings reach a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite. The lone minstrel gets your attention in a subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Whoa, Hedwig isn't even available! Whoa! Okay, so it's Jody, Ruki, or Tizo. Oh. Oh, Hedwig isn't worthy. Okay, so it is your top three, I guess. Oh. Okay, so it's between Ruki and Jody. Cause Tizo, I guess, could go, yeah, cause he also did his too. Oh, fuck. I don't want to say goodbye to anyone. Ruki, Jody, or Tizo? This is actually a really tough decision. Boy, you're gonna go see your mom.
Rookie.
Excellent choice, chum. Now let's get me out of here. Then the gate guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well. Then under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's liberation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Rookie Greentail shall be liberated. Should the Tempest prevail, the exile Ignaris shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate to strive alongside Rookie Greentail and see to his return in glory?
Who shall strive for him?
Okay. You have the Pyre thing. Yeah. You got it, reader darling. Yeah, and Jody won't, because Jody's fucking won't do it if Pamitha's in it. Yeah. Headwind.
Headwind.
Sounds good. Now let's bring Rookie home.
Very well.
Very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices, reader of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you yourself prepared, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. Then let us all begin. Are we gonna have some epic background battle music? Hell yeah. Nightwings. Been waiting off a long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me. We're gonna fucking see if we can.
Commence.
Okay. Boom. Oh, shit. Damn. I should have switched over to Rookie. It's fine. Whoa, what the fuck happened there? Oh, you fucker. Damn, I got caught up. It's okay. We're fine. Oh, Rookie! Fuck. Oh, come on. You good for nothing, Nightwings. Skip out on us for years and years, then show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. But now we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. At this, at least. But now, the pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Moira, I doubt you even recognize me anyway. Oh! Come on, Nightwings. Let's see you keep this up. Uh-oh. Well, that's fucking sad. Good job. I like how I'm saying this like I'm not controlling them.
As per the sacred law.
Oh, 10 left, okay.
Once more like that and we are finished here.
Oh, shit.
The demons banished. And
Boom.
there it is, at last.
Ruki's going home. Ruki gets to go see his mom.
Proved their worth. An outcome which left little room for doubt.
Ruki gets to go see his mom.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus...
Oh, look at his little tail going!
The exile appointed by the Night Wings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Gah, what a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty, you've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it! Night Wings! Be seeing you around, I guess. And next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. Aw, and Ruki goes home. So, what now? I guess I'm just supposed to jump into this waterfall thing back here, and then that's it. Home free. Home free. Something comes over him then. Now, listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking you're gonna miss me, yeah? You're gonna do just fine, even without old Ruki Greentail there to keep an eye out all the time, even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all that. Me? I'm gonna be so busy drinking myself silly on Commonwealth stock, I'm sure I'm soon gonna forget each and every one of you. Ruki, no! But just in case I don't, you gotta be sure and stop by and visit me if you get back there too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop, right in the heart of town, you can't miss it. So yeah, stop by, say hi, you know. Now, I think I gotta go, so, excuse me. He drops into the shimmer pool, a seldom seen celestial phenomenon leaking the downside back to the Commonwealth. Thus, beneath a bloodied moon, the Sclorian waters rise, for but a moment only to fall again, downside legend, and disappears within, although you can still hear him going on about something. Whoa, let me tell you, this is weird in here. Oh, Ruki. Hey, it's starting. Oh, wait. Ruki earned back his freedom. Ruki is set to return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Ruki Greentail.
Oh, there he goes!
The 8 scribes are ever merciful.
Bye, Ruki.
By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Oh, I'm almost crying. Well, Tamitha, soon I'll be catching up with you at this, whether you like it or not. That is not at all what was said there, close enough. While flying, Tamitha moves faster. For 5 seconds after banishing an adversary, Tamitha moves 30% faster. We'll do this one.
The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours.
No, I feel so sad. I genuinely feel so sad. After your victory over the Tempers and the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. I miss him already. The head would know. I'm gonna cry. I miss him already. Oh, babe. Yeah, look. Yeah. I got too into these things. It is quieter now, but we'll see Ruki again if we persevere. Our journey's now begun in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about stars? Can we afford the time? About that. Reader, go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Aliadel is much darker than you would have expected. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Your thoughts are with Ruki as you look toward the heavens. Don't cry, don't cry, I can't cry. I can't cry. I refuse. Where is everyone? Uh-oh. What? You search and search the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now. The stars reveal nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions. It's as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here we'll travel to at dawn, and when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Sir Gilman, fuck off. What does this say? Oh, he's liberated. A reasonable likeness of Ruki, his mother and uncle. May they have reunited by now. Don't cry. Don't cry. Fucking Gilman, what do you want? After the liberation rite, you find Sir Gilman in an uncharacteristically quiet and contemplative mood. He salutes you crisply with his tail. Glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the noble Ruki Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth. And in so doing, may he benefit the plan. Volfred's ambitious plot to spark a revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible. The plan's current probability of success, 26%. 26, lucky number. For me, it's my favorite number. I don't know if it's lucky. We shall stand together, shoulder to shoulder, as the scribes himself once did, Volfred Sandalwood. Into which we have all been thrust. Then he falls silent for a time. You sense him growing very emotional. Fucking I understand. In noble Ruki, this knight found a kindred spirit, Master Reader. One of questionable honor, the greatest cunning, and such blinding speed as to befit a minstrel's tale. This knight fears our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable in him. Don't say that! I'm gonna cry! Of course, this knight is also pleased that Ruki has achieved his freedom, very much so. And furthermore, this knight shall now continue training even harder than before. Don't fucking cry. Ruki Greentail, this knight shall train on and until such time as he is swifter than the jagged lightnings of the deathless tempest. Now, Master Reader, this knight must beg his leave of you, for it is time, not for his rest, but for his training. Fuck! Know that he is very grateful to your wisdom and your guidance in these rites. Between yourself and Master Ruki, you have instilled within this knight an unshakable resolve. How is it Gilman got me to cry? Fuck! He bows low and bids you a good evening. Fuck, how'd that happen? Jordariel's braiding her hair. Hedwin's doing the dishes. Pamitha's spreading her wings. Gilman's nearby. Faye's playing cards with Tizo. And Tizo is playing cards with Faye. And we'll see later where the minstrel is. Oh, Ruki's gone! Oh, did we at least get his thing? No, we didn't! It's blacked out. I don't know if that means we have it to sell or not, because no one can fucking use it. Oh man, let's continue the journey. Good morning, my kin. The place I noted earlier. Let me illuminate the way. Oh, fuck. Okay, this hasn't got me as bad as Transistor will get me, but it's not great. Moonlight Alcove, a small landing on the dark side of the Sacred Mountain. Volfred indicates you can await the next cycle of the rites here. Just fuck, man. Friendship always gets me. The power of friendship. I don't like it. Volfred leads all of you into a calm and quiet clearing tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about you see a variety of strange items and equipment. Oh. Huh. Hi. I don't like you. You find Volfred seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, reader. This wagon and I, we've many memories together, and I could not help reliving some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past may be relevant to you, given your role. If there is something that you wish to know, you need but ask. Volfred invites you to inquire about his past. Ask what he did to earn his sentence, Belford reminds you of someone you heard about long ago in the Commonwealth. Ask why the Nightwings disbanded. The triumvirate of which you are now a part seems to have a storied history. Ask how he knows the lone minstrel. The two of them seem to be old acquaintances. How long have they known one another? Ask to be excused. There's no need to take up more of Volfred's valuable time. What'd you do? You ask Volfred about his past in the Commonwealth and how it is he came to be in the downside. How rather forward of you, my kin. Most whom I have met during my travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nonetheless, I am happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you're familiar with the stamping press, an illegal invention allowing written materials to be published at an extraordinary rate. In 617 AS, the Commonwealth was under siege from within as anti-theocratic propaganda quickly spread. I owned and operated one. I took issue with the Commonwealth, the ban on literacy, the interminable wars against the high-wing remnants. I spread the truth about it all with my machine. Under pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk, and sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude capture for a while. But not for long enough. Here in the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is the long and short of it. Now then, was there anything else? Yeah, why'd they disband? You express interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here, and Volfred's past connection to the group. I have been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me in a manner, as I understand, quite like how Hedwyn and the others found you. Oh, just in the middle of fucking nowhere? Cool. Back then, it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined the exiled called Arissa, a former exile of the Nightwings who conducted the rites alongside Volfred and Orlek, and another known as Orlek. Former exile of the Nightwings, okay. Once in a while, we let little Tizo stand with us as well. He is rather older than he looks. In other triumvirates we stood against, they feared us. Only the Tempers presented any threat to us in any given right. But there was a terrible accident. Orisa, we lost her. And Orlek, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Iodel. We lost him as well, on the night when he was to be free. I don't know if I trust this narrative. We were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blamed the rights themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet this, it was too much. I vowed never again to don the mask and raiments. I had the black wagon cleared and buried, such that it could not be used again. If the Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership, and towards a different purpose. That is all I wish to say of this, my kin. Yeah, how do you know the minstrel? You ask Volfred about his history with the lone minstrel, whom he seems to know quite well. Tariq was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much as how you've seen. Although, he is somewhat more cheerful now than I recall back then, if you can believe that. I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. He serves the rights and the Nightwings. I have tired to ask him of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it. Though it is plain that he's not from around here. This being the downside, I respect his wishes for some privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though it is he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizo were instrumental in our meeting. It has been good to see him doing relatively well. Anyway, was there anything else you wished to talk about for now? Nope, that's it. You thank Volfred for his time and bid him a good rest of the afternoon. Likewise to you, reader. Be well. So Jordario's staring into the distance. Hedwyn's gathering imp feed with Tizo. Pamitha's watching the skies. Hey, Pac, you just missed a whole bunch of exposition. You're good. Sir Gilman's making speeches. Faye's talking to herself. We don't have to fucking look at Rookie. Tariq's watching the sky. And Tizo's gathering feed. Oh, damn, fair. Yeah, it was mainly just a bunch of Nightwing past stuff. Like, Volfred, he was part of the Nightwings. And then, he lost one member. And then another member fell off the mountain. which I don't know how that happened, but okay. I don't know if I trust Valfred. And so that's why he disbanded the Nightwings. He also, how he got exiled was he made a printing press that printed propaganda, and the Commonwealth didn't like that, so they burned his stamping press, not printing press. It's essentially a printing press, to the ground, and then they captured him later on, and then he awoke like we did. And the Lone Minstrel's been with him for forever. So, anyways, bide your time. Everyone, the amenities are modest here at Moonlight Alcove, a small landing on the dark side of the Sacred Mountain. For many years, Belfort smuggled supplies and furnishings to this well-hidden locale. But I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. As for myself, I have some business to attend to. Please leave the wig in my care for now. It shall be ready by when you need it next. From the mountaintop, you can see all across the downside. It's impossible expanse staring back at you. The thought occurs to you that you may never see another land besides it. And so you and your companions wait upon the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating when the cycle of rites begins to turn again. Then you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own. You may earn back their freedom one by one. Many moons pass. Then one evening. May I have a moment, reader? The Lone Minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites. Hey, new chapter revealed. Got my cat a new bowl, and it seems to be working well. He usually ignores the stuff in the corners, but this one's curved more like a bowl so he can get at it. Hell yeah. The Lone Minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites, as has been your leaning through your stay at this abode. Begging your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see. Please, follow me. You follow him into the cold night. Look forth, reader. The stars shine like you've never seen. Once more the path towards salvation is revealed, but now something is different. Stars shine once more. Seek now your destination. Each prior time you search the stars, they show to you a single path, but now several rites avail themselves to you at once. Henceforth, you may choose from several different rites. Choose your path towards salvation. So if I remember correctly, so we have the Midnight Star, the Withdrawn are led here by the Crone Witch Amilda. Your record against them is 1-0. The Accusers, or the Cur. And you can see a little preview of the map as well for the right, which is nice. We'll go against the Cur. The stars urge that we go to the Pit of Melitha, a long way off. Valfred, sir. How are we to reach the Pit of Melitha in due course of time? You know full well, Tariq. Preparations are complete. Yeah, fucking Tariq. You think you see the Lone Minstrel smile ever faintly, but cannot be sure. Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and then assemble at the wagon there at dawn. We shall be departing at that time. As you will, sir. The cycle begins anew. As the years advance, you'll find there ought be fewer rites this time, until once more we are to traverse Scribe's Gate. Exactly how many is difficult to say, but our next chance at liberty ought present itself much sooner than before, so let's be ready for it. Now then, see you in the morning, reader. Your companions have not traveled far from Moonlight Alcove. Word of the news soon spreads throughout the group. Oh, we don't even get a little thing so I can read. Continue your journey. Next morning, Valfred calls everyone together before the Black Wagon. This old wagon is more than it appears. With Bertrude's aid, it escorted you across the sea to me. Now it shall escort us anywhere the stars require. Come and see. Valfred beckons you to join him in the wagon. Step inside. Holy shit! Something has changed about the wagon's interior. What looked before to be old cracks and signs of age now expose various intricate components once hidden from view. You are the Nightwings. You should travel in their customary way. He turns to you, indicating levers and vices marked with symbols from the book. Now, reader, whenever you're ready, you may take us up. I'll show you how. And everyone else, hang on to something. I guess we'll take off. After having soared into the sky, the black wagon remains aloft somehow. Never thought I'd soar like this again. I can't believe it. Tizo is excited to be flying again. You get the impression this may not be the first time for him. The Nightwings sail the skies again, wherever so the stars may call for them. There is one catch. The downside provides few locales suitable for landing. Though we should be able to find at least a couple landing places near to where we're going. We'll then make way by land or sea towards our destination. Now, without further ado, let us proceed. Black Wagon can fly. Seek landing near the pit of Melithe. Sail now the skies. Yeah, so you get to fly. It's pretty cool. Oh, we can boost. Hell yeah. Also, you can run into other people. Hey, what's the big idea, huh? Oh, it's you, Nightwings. Come to rub it in, I guess. We Tempers, we've been trading flames with you. You know how... Who knows how long. So what? You got us once or twice lately. Matter of time before we go and get you back. So you might want to keep that in mind next... Sorry. So you might want to keep that in mind next you go messing with these horns. Hear me? Now get out of my sky. Yes, a fun fact. You can just ram into people, too. And you can see, like, where the others are setting up camp and stuff. It's pretty cool. A gloom hangs... Okay. Gloom hangs thick over the pit of Melithe and all around it. You are brave to seek your adversaries here again, reader. Many in the downside believe it is nothing other than a foul den. They take the tales of Yaslak Astralborn to be mythology, embellished through retelling over time. You have met others, such as Witch Edmilda, who believe otherwise. Although whichever their beliefs, I know of none who would go near the place unless the stars demanded it. Thus shall your coming right against the Thus shall your coming right against the fate take place in complete secrecy, as always the rights have. Alright, cool. Is this one of the places? No, Cold Moat is the place. Okay, so here are the 3 we can go. So, Cold Moat, the lone minstrel knows of a morbid yet potentially lucrative task. Headwind suspects we may find something of value. Pemetha believes this is the faster route. You should have time to pursue your vocations. Let's find something valuable. You return to the dismal region known as Flagging Hands. Straight away you sense an air of dread, yet cling to hope that you can make your stay as brief as possible. You and the others check the wagon from top to bottom for any signs of wear. Faye double-checks the air brakes and reports that they are working as expected. Jordario finds the cabin pressurizer acting up again and causing her concern. A swift kick makes the problem go away, for now, leaving you all with some time to yourselves before the day is done. Nonetheless, the dismal environs soon take their toll on everyone. Your exiles have -1 hope. Yeah, suffer alongside them. Alright. Oh, Headwind has me under crystal now. Oh, Jesus, there's like 80-something things. Graia's stone exhibits a flagrant disregard for natural law, thus providing light entertainment keepsake from Mount Didel, and you can just toss it around. Waking wood wisps. The wisps inside provide a scarce bit of light when it is needed, all for a low monthly fee, a keepsake from Black Basin. Oh. Not the raiments. Oh, it won't allow me to look at that again. Okay, let's read the book first. Because I think we have we have a lot of different things to read. So let's see. So the first exile, last emperor, rope collar, emperor's collapse, down the river, hunt for myrrh, demon, mercy shown. Yes, okay. Living in exile. In the words of Yomir Many-Mane, the Alpha Chief, once I too roamed free. I remember well those days in which I was called chief. I traveled all the world over on my 4 good paws, and I was well adored. I wanted to grow stronger. Here at last I have. I shall not mince my words. This place shall either harden you or kill you. It shall haunt you with old memories. You shared the exile's plight. My charge is to alleviate the sting of it for you a little bit, and to prolong your stay, but only for as long as needed. Your charge is to return. We call this place the downside for a reason. But in time, here you can learn to eat, to seek out shelter, and to find a certain beauty in unlikely places. Okay. Let's see what the other ones are. The Forsaken Lands. The words of Molten Melithe, the Wild Witch. Years upon long years we spent distilling life essence from many things, which all once writhed under the auspices of their mortality. Or their No, it is mortality, which we ourselves cut short. In this we have no regrets, for we learned much, and so we think did they. We earned the title Witch, and were forced to flee into the downside. Here we encountered Solium Mur, and soon we gained an understanding of each other. He bade us circumnavigate these lands and catalog our findings. We felt a strong desire to expose the secrets of this land. He wished to yield benefit to those who followed in our wake. Indulge us both, then. Flagging Hands. Beyond the valley lies the Flagging Hands, which could be called a swamp, if an entire sea could merely be a lake. Soon after our arrival, several of us fell into a dark despair. Such were the environs. I found it rather fascinating, though. It held aspects reminiscent of the southern bogs we dwelt in as a tad. We grew accustomed to the dampness of the air and grew to savor certain twigs and beetles. It can be said that Flagging Hands are an acquired taste, recommendable only for those of our same bent, or perhaps the downside's native imps. The sea surround the environs on 3 sides, appearing insurmountable at first. Mount Aliodel. Gaining the summit of the sacred Mount Aliodel involved no small amount of sacrifice and sorcery in varying proportion. The mountain's energies were palpable, the sensation that we felt indescribable. The lands we stood upon were closer to the stars than to the world we knew. It was upon this highest point in all the downside that we first made efforts to concoct this tome, which you now read. What am I saying? It was there that we were stricken with a vision of the cycle of the rites, and felt together for the first a sense of freedom unlike any we experienced before. But that is a subject which our comrades shall illuminate in greater detail. Okay. Okay, I'm on 3. So 4. Celestial landmarks, in the words of Luce Glorian, 100 Minds the Scholar. Do you feel kinship with the stars? You owe your everything to them, perhaps one day even your freedom. I traced the stars across the river of my genealogy until they led me here. I demanded they explain to me the paradox of knowledge. For, how is it that something can be shared, but still contained within ourselves in its entirety? The stars did not respond, but set me on a quest. I sought the 9 landmarks which they revealed to me, so that someday I could reveal their mysteries to you. These landmarks, emissaries of the stars, are 9 lenses through which we see the land and see ourselves in a new light. The Book of Rites. Much can be said about the Sisters of the Arch, whom we banished to the great beyond for deeds irredeemable. Suffice it that the details of their banishment are written in this book. The sisters and the book became inseparable, not unlike the stars, their light and the infinite darkness that engulfs them. The stars communicate to us and you in turn. The words within this book are but an edifice, a simple surface. Look past the text to the hidden meaning, to the hidden power. The stars above, as they are not mere lights, these are not mere words. If you chance upon the Sisters of the Arch within their prison here, give them our thanks. That does not sound good. The 9 triumvirates, in the words of Ha'ub the Swallow the Accursed. At first I found it too difficult to read, much less to write, even to grasp the quill. But the horned one, Mur, implored me. He said this is the greatest gift that he could give me in return. In return for what? I asked. In return for his life, he said. But I did not save your life, I said. You did, he said. We fight about this still. Mur is stubborn, more than I. Now, herein, and by his leave, I chronicle the 9 triumvirates, for I am of this land, unlike the rest who wish to leave. We knew not everyone could leave who wanted. Seldom would the opportunity arise. Thus did we organize those striving for the chance into 9 sets of 3. Okay, and the last chapter on Commonwealth. In the words of Triestatissus, the Blessed Born. We, the 8, assembled here together in the downside, and we gave our freedom so that you may yet have yours. It is an exchange we have not lightly made. It is my charge to ensure that you, should you regain your freedom, first off recognize its qualities, and also use it wisely. You do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. My own wings. I once thought that they could take me anywhere, and then they took me here where I am bound. It is your charge to be free, and not to make the same mistakes. Spring from here, and learn from what we did, and build a new and great society, a free society, with wings spread wide for everyone. Cool, so that's the book right now. Sir Gilman! Sir Gilman is shivering after Black Wagon's maiden voyage through the skies. But Master Reader, this knight is very, very slight out of sorts is all. He merely appears terrified, but he assures you that his seeming cowardice is but an optical illusion in this case. Pamitha overhears and joins you. Flying's not for everyone, Sir Knight. This knight heartily concurs, though how anyone at all can stand it he has yet to understand. Well, let's see. What's it like to swim the waters of the Sea Dominion? Ah, those glorious murky waters, engulfed in hideous warfare to be sure, but otherwise a joy to cut across sounds legit, hell yeah. To feel the coolness of the waves beneath one's gill slits and the like. Though this knight is now accustomed to his life above the surface. Flying's just the same, Sir Knight. It resists those of us not born to it. I, in turn, have wondered what your seas are like, but the thought of swimming fills me with disgust. Though I haven't had to swim, and now you have to fly. That's very brave of you, and you handled it better than some harp fledglings I've met in my day. Oh my god, all of this reading is just making my mouth not work. You'll get used to it. She departs, but you sense Sir Gilman is feeling better after the exchange. Hey, he gained a hope. Excellent. Wish him well. Okay, Hadwin. You have returned, have you? What is it you require? Scribe trial. You need not ask me twice. Simply verify which one of yours shall be the subject of my scrutiny. Hedwin! You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Hedwin. Oh, you must mean that nomad boy. So innocent, that one. I should have a lot of work to do with him. Then, let us bring him forth. Soon Hedwin appears in heat of the summons. Hey, my friend. What's going on? You're about to get your ass beat, Hedwin. Nomads such as Hedwin have well-balanced abilities and rights, but no exceptional advantages. Great. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, boy. You answer to me here. Understood. Oh, Hedwin! You are a fool. Do not talk back to me. Your reliance on your friends is such a burden upon them. Let us see what you can do without their aid, save for that of your lovely reader there. Okay. Alright, we have Mina. Aw, damn. Okay, come on. Okay, go, 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 go! Run, 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 run! Shit. Oh, damn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. What were you doing there, Sandra? What were you doing? That was easy. We did it. That we did. Seems you did indeed, boy. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations, Sword Order, to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Yeah, get out of here. Let's see, what do you get? Good to be back after all that. Say, what's that you have there? Gold's Bracer. Headwind power casts his aura with greater ease and gains infinite stamina on hit for 2 seconds. Hell yeah. Let's go. Get this out of here. Give this to you. Oh, well. We'll put that there for now. We'll see if we can sell it later. Alright, let's search for valuables. You and Headwind spend much of the day searching through the fetid swamps of Plaguemont until at last... Hey, look at what we have here. You found Mind Stone. Something you forged with flaking hands. Okay, it should fetch a decent price. Return to the wagon. No one has to talk. Alright. Alright, I just gotta take off my hoodie because now I am too warm. Don't you love that? When you just get too warm? Alright. We'll do this right, and then I think that'll be it for today. Because my voice, I don't know how long it can keep up. Oh, 2 pages are revealed, okay. Whoa, hey guys, let me tell you something real quick. Now I happen to have heard that Mr. Greentail, he's moved on or something like that, right? Well, I just want you to know, he was one of my most favorite customers, and because of that I'm giving you the same great deals, okay? Thanks, man. When playing into Orb, adversaries part of the bearer's deals too. Okay, let's get rid of this first. Okay. We'll just grab these. And one more for good measure. We spent literally all the money we just made. I think we should be good. Do I want to sell rookies? We'll keep it for now, I think. Because I will feel bad. Alright. Headwind, we'll bring yours up. Dardariel, we'll bring yours up. Faye doesn't. You do. Let's bring yours up. Okay. We'll bring this one up. Sure. And we're actually gonna switch out. Come see us again, guys! Yeah, sure. Alright. Ah! Mushrooms! Occasionally produces foul-tasting mushrooms that are strangely satisfying to pluck from it. A keepsake. Oh, I received a black cap. Cool. What's up, Tizo? You observe Tizo rummaging about the black wagon as though in search of something. He notices you there and rushes up to greet you. Tizo is glad that you are here. He was just reminiscing about old times. But just as quickly, he resumes her search. Tizo is looking for something a former exile of the Nightwings once gave him. He is growing frustrated that the object he seeks is nowhere to be found. You almost do not notice the lone minstrel's approach. I am afraid that is gone, Tizo. I am very sorry. Reader, it is nothing that ought to be cause for much concern, merely that Tizo has misplaced something of sentimental value to him. It was just a spare bandage, he indicates, exactly like the one on his horn. Tizo here has had many adventures with the Nightwings. Is that not so, Tizo? He squawks in approval. Those memories shall always stay with you. It is not what matters most of all. Or is that not what matters most of all? He confirms this as well. He doesn't seem happy about it, though. Then please do not worry yourself about it anymore. It is a symbol of a distant past, besides. Tizo skulks away, up into the rafters. The lone minstrel watches him go. The object that he seeks does not exist, reader. Tizo searches for it from a fleeting memory of his days with the Nightwings of the past. He performed the regular duties of other drive imps at first, but soon distinguished himself. I was none too surprised. He was clearly special. He has grown close with the other members of the Nightwings when misfortune fell, and the triumvirate fell apart. Perhaps Volfred has revealed to you more of the details. He mentioned that one, died or disappeared or something, and that the other got pushed off or fell off of a fucking mountain. As for Tizo, I feel he must make peace with the shadows of his past somehow. Perhaps then he shall cease searching. You need not worry for him, of course. He is resilient and shall always serve the Nightwings well. You may say that he was born for it. Begging your pardon, reader. The lone minstrel excuses himself in his polite way, leaving you to consider what he said. Fucking sad. Hey, we got an update from Tizo. Cool. We'll look at that in a second. The 8 scribes. In the words of Gold Goliathan, the Master General, we found each of the others in due time, by fate, not by coincidence. The wise Luce Glorian stood among the trees, gazing at the stars, expecting us. The wild witch Melithe was so enthralled by my liege's utter transformation, she stayed her sorceries. Blessed-born Triesta swooped down upon us, but to warn of imminent attack. The many-maned Ymir thus intervened, and shared with us his humor and his hunt. Even the Under-King Orez himself sought out an audience with us. Thus we became the 8 and journeyed on together. What was this before? Oh, mercy shown. Okay. And then we have one in chapter 4. Pit of Melithe. Pit. 'Twas dark in there beyond all reckoning. If not for Melithe's sorceress lantern, all of us, we all would have been lost. Though I have no doubt our goodly Underking shall be unable to prevent himself from boasting of how Melithe sealed it there for an entire age, with courage and a steady mind. Fun. Oh, and we've already read the Book of Rites. Okay. We've read those. Cool. Let's look at the... Oh, he's a Torvand. He was born on the 13th of 5th moon, suggesting he is steady and collected. One's astral sign often foretells one's disposition, strengths, and idiosyncrasies. There are a lot of imps on the downside, but few, if any, are like this one. In fact, he seems to be descended from the most famous imp of them all. Tizo is older than he appears, and drove the black wagon of the Nightwings for many years, learning much about the rites while traveling with the triumvirate. But when misfortune fell, he disappeared. He re-emerged years later, having become an integral part of Volfred's plan, and to serve as a liaison between Volfred and a certain band of exiles whom he entrusted. Cool. So they do change, the more you learn. Cool, we'll commence this rite. You and the others are busying yourself for the commencement of the rite this evening when you notice Faye behaving strangely. More than usual. Maybe he is here. I mean, I think he has to be somewhere nearby. She notices you then. Oh, I'm sorry, reader. Oh, it's just, I think maybe my friend is here. And I was hoping to say hi to him before we have to do the ceremony with the star ball. I mean, it is a star ball. You're not wrong. And I'm guessing she's meaning the son of the guy. Wait, is that... That's him! That's him! My friend is here! He's here! Just then your adversaries, the Fate, arrive on the other side of the Pit of Melithe. They begin making necessary preparations. Faye rushes over to them before anyone can stop her, even as the stars above start shining through the darkness. Okay, so I'm guessing Faye's gonna want to be a part of this, right?
Reader.
Hi.
Ever persevering, aren't we?
Yep.
Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough.
That would be nice.
Your chosen adversaries here shall be the Fate. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
Oh, hello again. Hello. Why, hello indeed, young one. We are the Fate, and once again we hail you in all the Nightwings. Thanks. I was wondering, may I speak to your son? Why, I do not see why not, but let me see here. Elmer! Elmer, where are you? Begging your pardon, young one, but my son, he is not always punctual, you see. Hold, I shall go and fetch him. Oh, okay, I mean, my friend, I hope that he remembers me. Huh? You. Wait, where is father? Sal. Ah, there you are, Almer. Our cordial adversary wishes to salute you, I believe. Oh, that's right, I mean, here, this is my salute. I am saluting you. It's nice to see you, and may the scribes watch over you, okay? I want them to watch over us as well, but maybe just this time, or not just this time, but this and other times, maybe. They can watch over all of us, okay? The two of them stand and watch as Faye skips over to rejoin your group. An unusual sort, that one. She is. She is about your age. Father! Cute. I pray that all our training since our last encounter shall not be in vain. You sense Albert speaks the truth. The Fate are more capable than before. Each time you face a time variant, they gain talismans and masteries. Do not underestimate them.
Now we shall get started.
Press for more. Okay, so you can see what they have and what they can do. Okay, when the Pyre is less than the adversary's bearer deals bonus. Okay, so they're going to do bonus damage. Okay, they all have bonus damage to them. And Nia. Ooh. Okay, so we have a Nomad, a Savage, and a Cur. Okay. We should choose Tizo.
Tizo.
Okay, we'll do Sir Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
And we'll do Faye.
Faye.
Terios?
Ow.
The scribes. I hope they're watching all of us. Steel yourself, Almer. Are you prepared to face our adversaries once again? Always, father. Let us prevail here and now. Let us do indeed, my son. Alright. Let's see if I can do this.
Begin.
Oh, what the fuck happened there? Oh shit.
Pyre has been scathed.
Uh-oh. This is not good. That's alright. Oh, damn it.
The orb.
Oh no! Here we go.
Splendid.
Cap.
The two flames now burn equally as bright.
Not anymore. What are you doing, you? Put your mask back on. We're in the middle of a rite. Oh, I know. I wanted to say, I think that you are very brave, is all, I think. Because we have encountered many triumvirates by now. I mean, we have the dissidents and the tempers and... What are you talking about? Get to the point. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... My name is Faye. I wanted you to know my name. It's Faye, since I know yours. I see. Then ready yourself, Faye. We shall not hold back. Oh.
Such a struggle it must be for poor old Dalbert and his witless son.
Whoa! So excellent. Holy shit. I did not expect that to work as well as it did. Right. Poor Faye. I know. Listen, she just wants friends.
Faye plunged into the pyre.
That's all Faye wants.
Your victory is at hand. And it is done.
I'm like, I should get Sir Gilman in here to do something instead of just standing there.
Their adversaries proved no match for them. The right is ended.
Wait, I'm sorry, I just wanted to apologize, I think. Why, young one? You must not say such things. You are one of the Nightwings, the most envied of all triumvirates. We aspire to your greatness and your legacy. Father, please, no more of this. They have prevailed. We need not grovel at their feet. Almer, is it? Almer? I just had a question? Ask quickly and then go about your business. Oh, would you be my friend?
Huh?
What? I was wondering if you would be my friend, because I don't have a lot of friends, and you are brave and gentle with your father, so... Dalbert. I shall see you in a little while, my son. What? The scribes, were they not friends? I choose to think they brought us here. To be closer together, not to be apart. Oh.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Faye just wants a friend. Cute.
Honor is elusive, O Sir Gilman, yet enlightenment is eternal.
So grateful is this knight for such a glorious occasion that he is giving strong consideration to performing here and now the forbidden dance of the Sea Dominion. I don't want to see that. Once per round, when saluting his adversary, Sir Gilman freezes all exiles for 3 seconds. While Sir Gilman allies are banished, he moves faster than usual, and Temporary has infinite stamina. Hell yeah. We're doing that.
Until the stars align.
Woo! So there we go. You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles defeat the Fate and find Fulford waiting for you there. No! Well done there, my kin. You are serving your companions well. Now then, I have something that I wish to share with you, if you've a moment. We have discussed the plan, of which we're all a part. I have a means of measuring our progress toward the goal of it. I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next. Okay. Look forth, I expect you shall again see several shining stars, where once you saw but one. You gaze into the darkness of night. The scribe star beckons. Okay. So, auras, Lu, or goal. Let's see. Several shining stars. A trick of the eye, or will the scribe, or the will of the scribes, who can say? I, too, once gained this newfound vision many years ago, following my first liberation rite, and I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. I realize that, in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we, in turn, influence which triumvirate we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further details. You may henceforth you may use Volfred's Planner to see your current progress, an object that shows the relative standings between the 9 triumvirates and the rights. Whichever triumvirate curries the most favor shall confront the Nightwings. Okay. Here we go. Using Volfred's Planner, you may assess your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Volfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now, or at any time in the Black Wagon, or while searching the stars. Okay, right till next liberation, we don't know. We have one right. Additional exiles required. Number of additional exiles required to join the Nightwings and fulfill a key aspect of the plan. Okay, so 1, we have 9. Okay, percentage is 29%. Aldeum, the 30th of 8th Moon, 837 AS. Latest thoughts about the progress of the plan, the current status of request. At long last, the plan is well underway. The cycle of the right turn quickly for the time. We soon should have another stab upon the fall of Selenium. VS. Okay. So notes. Our triumvirate against all others. Defilers of the right. Okay, so it's just them all. So what are these? Favors. The measure of the current standing, the rights for the tempers. So what is a favor? The triumvirate with the highest favor is poised to take on the Nightwings in the next liberation. Okay. So we don't really have to worry about the tempers. So the withdrawn are the ones we gotta sort of worry about. Okay, we'll see where everyone is. So Pyre hearts. Milta or Lendl. Okay, so it's accusers, Pyre hearts, or withdrawn. Okay, we should probably go to the withdrawn because they're next up to face us. I was not in a hurry to cross paths with Umilta again. Turns out she's even worse than I thought, depending on how superstitious you are. He then reveals that he has learned of her and her designs. Witch Umilta, one of the bog dwellers and head of the Withdrawn, a triumvirate more interested in the legend of Islach, the Astral-born, than in the rites. Her kind was known to be reclusive in the Commonwealth, yet she was brazen in her disdain for common values. She practiced the unspeakable. Somehow, one day, her research into flammable regents grew into an obsession with Islach, despite widely held belief that he is dead or never did exist. But Umilta held that Islach was merely dormant and shall someday be reborn with newfound hunger, which could only be sated by devouring the world. Then at last could Islach return to his glorious home, and Umilta would go with him. When Commonwealth officials showed up to take Umilta in for spreading unrest, she was all too eager to comply. After all, a sentence to the downside meant being that much closer to Islach's resting place, where she believed she had much work to do, where the Withdrawn stood ready to assist. I don't know if we can stop whatever she's up to, but prevailing against her in the right should slow her down at least. Anyway, good luck getting to sleep. See you in the morning. Thanks for that terrifying information, Hedwyn. And then he's just like, good night. See you later. You bid Hedwyn a restful night and kind. It is too late to take flight, so you expect to press onward come daylight. Oh, we got a page reveal. And it's Faye! Oh, yes, there we go. Oh, it's just the planner. Okay. Hi, Faye. Faye seems very happy about something and has been chanting softly to herself. On closer inspection, however, she seems to be engaged in conversation with the wagon wall. And so, after the rite, he said to me, I think he said to me, farewell. Can you believe it, little brother? He said that, then he left to go find Mr. Dalbert, who went on ahead. I wonder if there's a soul stuck in the wagon, and it's a savage, which is why Faye can communicate with it. We'll see. And so, I think that maybe we are friends now. Don't you think so, too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? For instance, we're both fighting for those we care about. For those who helped us when we needed it, is that not so? He is very lucky to have met Mr. Delbert, isn't he? She falls silent for a time. Then, it cannot be that the 8 scribes intended that all of us just have to fight each other all the time. It just cannot be. So many whom we face, they don't like us very much, do they? Because if we prevail against them, it must mean that they cannot go home, even if they really want to. So that's why they don't like us. Back home, when they told me to stop being me, I didn't like them either. You want to know what I think, little brother? I think the scribes put us together in all this so we can learn from one another and grow closer together as friends. That is what I think, little brother, and I told them so. And maybe the next time I see Almer and Mr. Dalbert again, they will be happier to see me then. She bounds off, noticing you as she goes. Hi, reader! You sense some burden has been lifted from her, and her knowledge of the rites, however informal it may be, has crystallized into a deeper understanding. Aw, Faye gained 1 hope permanently! Faye, my poor child, I know. Oh, wish her well. Damn, Faye. Alright. The Fate. Have I read this one? I don't think so. In the words of Hu'ab, the Swallow the Accursed, the Fate united under Many-Mane, the Alpha Chief. He is brash but follows his traditions. He prizes faith, discipline, and honor, qualities he seems to lack at first. He formed the Fate under the precepts of olden bylaws of his 4-legged ancestors. They believed in a certain natural order and a way of things. Many-Mane wanted for the Fate to likewise show respect. Initially, he only chose from other curs. He, however, urged the Fate to replenish their numbers from any race or ethnic group thus willing. Thus shall they anticipate what is to come, with open eyes and minds, and never frown upon what is in store for them. Huh. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And that's the one I'm on. Okay. Cool, cool. So, that is going to be it for today, because I can feel my voice is going to give out. So, thank y'all so much for watching. If you are enjoying Pyre, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification icon to know whenever I go live. If you like the video, please give a like, and if you can, donate. It helps keep the little light here running. So if you would like to do that, you can go to ko-fi.com/ThePorcelainGamer. It is also the top, the pinned comment and live chat. Schedule-wise, tomorrow, day off. Friday, we're doing our run or 2 of Hades. Saturday, we should be good to go for Baldur's Gate 3 with Ash. And then we're back to Pyre. Pretty simple. Pretty easy. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you as always, and I'll see you next time.